Yo, what's going on? Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to connect your console to a VPN all wired. That means no wireless anything. Everything is going to be wired, so your connection will probably be as fast as you want it to be. Um, the requirements to do so is, for one, you need to buy a VPN service. That will run you about $4 a month, I want to say, or you can purchase for a full year for about $30 up front. For a solid VPN with good connection, you will have to pay. There's no way around that. The second requirement is a computer. If you want to be running on a VPN and wired, your Xbox or PS4 will no longer be connected to your router. It will be now connected to your computer at all times while your computer is connected to the router. This process is called internet sharing, which I will get into a little further in the video. Today, we will be using Windows 7. What I'm showing you in this video can all be done on Windows 8 and Windows 10, but the operating systems on those are a little different. So seek if you need help figuring it out, or just drop a question in the comments and I will try to answer. The third requirement is you're going to need a USB Ethernet adapter. These can be purchased online for around $5, or you can go to your local Best Buy and find one. I suggest that you get one that is a USB 2.0 because not all computers support the 3.0 versions. They both work exactly the same and have virtually no difference in internet speed. If you don't have a Best Buy in your town and want to get one of these today and don't feel like waiting, Walmart does have one, but it's originally for the Nintendo Switch. It will run for about $30 and it works on Windows, and I know because that's the one I'm using, but you're going to have to find the driver for it on Google in order for it to work on a computer. It isn't hard to do at all. But once you have those three things, you are now ready to connect your console to a VPN. First off, let's start on the computer side. Make sure your computer has wired internet and not connected to Wi-Fi. Laptop or desktop does not matter. After this, go ahead and plug your USB Ethernet adapter into your computer. You will know if it's working properly by going down to the bottom right of your computer, right-clicking on the network icon, click Open Network and Sharing Sensor. On the left, click Change Adapter Settings. Here you will see your current internet connection and your USB adapter, or your Ethernet USB adapter. You should see those boxes there. It may be called Local Area Connection 2 or something else. But what you need to go ahead and do is right-click on the icon that is your USB adapter, rename it to Xbox or PS4, whatever your console is, and go ahead and close that window out for now. If your USB adapter is not there, you just simply need to find the driver for it. If you do not know how to do that, let me know in the comments and I'll make a separate video on how to do that. After this, go ahead and take your Ethernet cable, or we'll take another Ethernet cable, plug it into your Xbox, and then plug the other end into your USB Ethernet adapter that you have in your computer right now. After that, you're now ready to connect to a VPN. Your next step is to purchase a VPN service. Now, I'm not going to go into broad detail about who's the best, but we're going to do this the simple way. We're going to manually connect our VPN server, or we're going to connect to our VPN server using the login username and the password that we receive in our email from the service that we purchase. Today I'm going to suggest to you a service called Pure VPN. That is what I use. The website will be in the description. After purchasing the service, you're going to be prompted to download the Pure VPN program to your computer and install it. Do not do this. Doing this will install certain drivers along with the program to your computer, which will make it almost impossible to connect your VPN to your Xbox or your PS4. Instead, once you purchase it, ignore the installation of the Pure VPN program and go ahead and go straight to the email that they sent you. You should have a login ID and a password. It should look similar to this. This is very important. Copy and paste this into a notepad or write it down somewhere so you will have it handy. Next, visit the list of servers that Pure VPN has to offer. That will also be in the description. Find where you want to connect, like whatever city you want to connect to, whatever state, whatever country, it doesn't matter, and copy one of those server sites from the column listed in this picture right here. These servers are the best. These servers are the fastest. I suggest Canada, or I suggest United States servers because those are usually the best ones. But I haven't really tried any other country, so it's on you. You connect wherever you want. You can try different ones, or whichever ones works the best for you, you go with that. But after that, after you find out what server you like, go ahead and copy it, and now you're going to connect your computer to a VPN. This step is fairly easy. Click the start button at the bottom left on your computer. Type in VPN. Click where it says set up virtual private network, and you will now be prompted to connect to your VPN. The internet address will be the server website that you just copied, and the destination name will be called Pure VPN. Check the box that says allow other people to use this connection, and also the box that says don't connect now. Click next, and here you will type in the username and password that you received in your email. Leave the domain blank. After that, click create. You now have your VPN set up. Before you officially connect to it, this is the most important part. Go back to the internet icon at the bottom, right click, open Network and Sharing Center, change adapter settings, and you will now see the Pure VPN icon sitting there. Right click on that, click Properties, go to Sharing, click on Allow Other Network Users to Connect through this computer, or connect through this computer's connection, and drop it down and click Xbox or PS4, whatever you named it to. After that, click OK. Now right click on Pure VPN and click Connect. You should have to log in once more and you should be connected. Your console should also be connected to a VPN now. Go ahead and check your console, cut it on, see if you're connected, or go to your internet settings, click Test Connection, and you should be connected. And that's pretty much all you have to do. If you have any other questions or you're confused about any of these steps, feel free to ask me in the comments. Good luck out there on the internet. Stay safe. There are a few things you should know about VPNs. Just because you're connected to a VPN does not mean you can't get kicked out of a game. There are some booters that are very, very strong to knock a VPN server offline. But since you're connected to a VPN, you can change servers instantly. You don't have to worry about your whole fucking house being hit off the internet. You don't have to worry about your little brother in there playing on the Xbox and getting hit offline by somebody who's mad, and then you have to worry about your whole house getting kicked offline. It will just be a server that they're hitting offline. So you could possibly still get knocked out of a game, but your internet cannot go offline because you're on a VPN. If you still want to avoid getting hit offline, like completely, like you don't want to get hit out of the game at all, there are services called a dedicated server. You could get your own personal dedicated server that nobody else is allowed to connect to, and it'll be almost impossible to hit off by anybody, or it should be impossible, period, to get hit off. But that's something you could research on your own. But good luck. Later.